Fixed wing and hybrid aircraft are used in situations where a multi-rotor wouldn't be the best idea. A fixed wing or hybrid aircraft usually consists of two bilateral wings, much like your conventional airplane. They have ailerons and elevators and a rudder, and are able to fly based on, creating lift through thrust. Some scenarios where it would be ideal to use fixed wing aircraft would be in regards to traveling long distances as compared to multi-rotor. Multi-rotor systems have a smaller power capacity or fuel endurance, so it's a better idea to use fixed wing, which can travel longer distances and usually a bit quicker. If battery is a concern, fixed wing and hybrid aircraft are able to recover from a loss of propulsion emergency by gliding down, whereas multi-rotor, if their power plant or battery runs out, they're going to have a harder time finding a landing spot and getting back on the ground. During my education here at K-State, I think something that proved very valuable was the ability to work as a student instructor. So being able to do fixed wing flight instruction with students, helping them learn how to fly fixed wing, and helping them learn how to be an instructor themselves has been a really great opportunity and has allowed me to hone my skills in fixed wing aircraft. So K-State faculty are very great about working with us. They're willing to take time out of their schedules or out of their classes in order to help us out with particular systems. They help us make sure the aircraft are up to date with functional flight checks and maintenance systems, making sure maintenance is done for the aircraft. So learning about those systems and how to maintain these aircraft is a great boon. What excites me about the UAS industry is definitely getting to fly these aircraft. It can be a real blast, and being able to coordinate and plot out automated missions or even manual missions and getting out in the field to go fly has always excited me about UAS systems.